Hey everyone, I'm Bonnie Bernstein. Welcome to the latest edition of TerpVision, an inside look at the people and programs that make the University of Maryland such a special place. Well, it all started right back here in 1856. That's when our university was known as the Maryland Agricultural College, and the focus was literally on getting a lay of the land and helping local farmers work better and smarter. Things are obviously a lot different today. The University of Maryland is the flagship campus of the Old Line State and a research powerhouse, but the farm remains a very active, vital part of campus. It's a hands-on laboratory for the students in the animal science department, and recently the farm welcomed 2 new family members with thoroughbred potential. Horses play an important role in Maryland's history, which is why it makes sense that the state's flagship university features a strong equine studies program.
Our equine studies program is within the Animal, Navy, and Science department, so our students actually major in animal sciences, but they can emphasize on horses. And we try to offer a comprehensive program where they get the in-classroom knowledge and the scientific background, and then we come out to our on-campus farm and we teach them hands-on skills.
Amy Burke's been working to revive one particular element missing for more than 3 decades, breeding thoroughbred foals on the university's campus farm.
We haven't had foals on campus here for over 30 years, and we do have an equine reproduction class, but that class goes on field trips to see other breeding operations, and I thought it was really important for our students and for our program overall to have foaling on campus, to see rebreeding, because I want our students to be as competitive as they can be when they leave here and they go interview for jobs.
With a little less than 4.5 acres to work with, the limited space on the campus farm presented a challenge for accommodating expecting horses. That's why Burke decided to keep 2 pregnant mares at one of the university's larger research farms out in Howard County until a couple of months before their due dates. Once they were transported to College Park, students took over caring for and monitoring the mares.
The weeks leading up, I was doing 8 p.m. checks, I was doing midnight checks to make sure she didn't foal early, and it's just tough. You constantly have to be keeping up with everything, you constantly have to be monitoring them.
Animal sciences lecturer Charlie Apter spends part of the semester teaching the anatomy and physiology behind equine reproduction in the classroom. He also helps the students interact with the horses as they prepare to give birth.
Some of the challenges that we face in trying to determine when a mare is going to give birth is that we don't have a crystal ball.
Apter instructs students to look and test for key clues as the countdown to delivery continues.
We can begin to get small amounts of pre-milk from the udder that we can measure for calcium concentration. Typically, that calcium concentration will significantly increase about 12 hours before the mare is going to fall.
And once that happens, students settle in at the horse barn and prepare for a night of full-time foal watch. A filly arrives on an early mid-April morning with the students on hand for it all.
I thought it was absolutely amazing to just see the miracle of birth.
It's very tiring, but it's the most rewarding experience when you see that foal born and you see it take its first steps. There's really nothing else like it.
To turn around and look at the students' faces, they were really not in shock, but kind of amazement, bewilderment, like, what did I just see happen?
The young filly joined a lively thoroughbred colt born on the campus farm in early March. For students involved with the entire process, the foals provided a wonderful learning opportunity unlike any other.
Talking to friends at other schools, no one has had the experience of seeing a foaling happen and having so much hands-on experience that we've gotten here. And I think it really gives us a leg up when we're applying to graduate school and we're applying to vet schools.
The foals have returned with their mothers to the larger farm in Howard County. There, they're free to grow in a peaceful setting. Eventually, the 2 will be sold and trained as thoroughbred racing prospects, but whether or not they achieve fame and fortune on the racetrack, it's clear these foals have certainly made their mark at the University of Maryland.